I'm finding a hard time hearing her say certain things. Listen, I'm very unbiased here. I'm a fan of what Monique has done. I'm so glad that she won that Netflix deal and now she's swimming in money. She won that. She fought that, and I am very proud of her for doing that. Yeah, definitely showing her love to Monique. But when I hear her talk about family, being a lady, you made your career off of being ratchet, nasty, being fat, talk about sex, talk about sizes, eating pussy, drinking coke, and even your last special, you were talking about being a lesbian with other women and opening up your relationship to your husband. It's hard for me to really take what you're saying seriously about the family dynamic when you are the person that is okay with this type of stuff. That's not true black love, in my opinion. Monique is exposing Tiffany Haddish. Check this shit out. She wild, bro. At least I ain't got a chance to see it. But
I remember our beautiful sister Tiffany Haddish did an interview with GQ magazine, and this, in my humble opinion, is where we keep throwing each other under the bus. You're doing an interview with GQ magazine, and I'm assuming the journalist was a white person, and the conversation turned to Monique.
Oh.
And she said, well, I don't do business like Monique do business, and I'm glad I don't have that husband of hers.
Oh.
But she don't know your husband.
And when I saw that, it's like, Tiffany, if you had a husband like mine, you may not have 2 DUIs.
Oh, shit.
She do. She went to jail. She went to jail for that. Yeah.
Had a husband like mine, you may not be caught up in what looks like you could have been grooming a child. And I say all of that with no judgment.
You know what she's talking about?
The Aries video we reviewed.
The Aries Spears thing. That's what got her canceled.
Tiffany?
Dealing with Aries Spears with that kid in that comedy skit, bro. It was tough, bro.
But when you speak about
Tiffany
having
Haddish.
a husband like mine, you open up the door. And I'm saying to you, if you had one like mine, you may not sit in these positions that you can't explain the next day.
Right.
Or it's a hard way to go. So once again...
Well, she doesn't even have a husband, let alone like yours.
Well, damn it now. You said it. I sipped on that, Shannon. That was a sip.
She remind me of
That
my auntie
required
Mandy,
a sip.
motherfucker.
And then I want to call out some people who had a problem with the fact that we brought up Shannon Sharp when he was getting scared based on what Monique was saying. Why y'all coming at Shannon? He's just the interviewer. He's not supposed to give his opinion. He's supposed to interview. Why did Shannon Sharp just say she don't even have a husband?
Was he interviewing then?
No,
Was he interviewing then?
just
You
shut out
freaking,
that-
freaking hypocrites, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all full of shit.
Yeah.
Stop acting like Shannon is not making these interviews pop, because he's asking the questions, he's giving follow-ups, and he's throwing little things out there to make them spark. That's what an interviewer does. They do opine sometimes in the interview. Y'all ain't shit, bro, and you know who you are.
Sip. I love us. I love us. Like, when I say I love my people, Shannon. I love us. I love everybody.
Right.
But my people, I love us. So when I speak on things, it's not to drop shade, mess, or tea. I'm too damn grown for that.
Right.
Do y'all believe that she's being genuine, that she really just loves all black people as if they're her real brothers and sisters, or you think it's a little bit of cap?
Cap.
Do you think she's one of them, my brother, my soul sister, and when as soon as they get done wrong, F you, motherfucker, you ain't shit anyway, I'm suing you? Which
Cap.
one do you think she is? You think she's capping?
Yes.
I think she's a little bit of capping as well. Like, I like Monique,
Because I know
think she's
I'm
done,
black
but-
myself, bro, and I see a lot of black people say, "Oh yeah, I love," and next thing you know, freak them goddamn motherfuckers.
They'll love you and then hate you. What you think, Sad?
Yep.
I think it's some cap in there.
Yeah,
You
I
know.
agree. We can move on. I just wanted to know where you guys are at with it, if you buy what she's saying or not.
56 and a grandmother. Who got time for that? But I say it because will it make us better?
Right.
Will it make us come to the table and say, you know what do we really leave for the babies that's coming behind us? That means something to me. When I talked about them damn bonnets, let me tell you something.
Yeah, they say you said, hey, come on, can we, like, when we come out the house, can we not have the bonnets on? Can we not have the pajamas on?
I agree with that.
Can we not have the
I do
house
too.
shoes going
I
in
do
the
too.
The whole damn Halloween costume. That's a Halloween costume that you wear on Halloween. And I am passionate about that because what is the representation that we're giving to the little girls that's walking behind you? What is the representation that we're giving to our black men that's walking beside us? What is the reputation that we're giving? And when they would say to me, oh, Monique, you don't know what they're going through. We always been going through something.
Yes.
We was going through something when we got off the damn boat. We've been going through something.
That's true.
But once you lose the pride and the dignity of what you feel like you look like, then we've lost. So I wasn't backing down on that. It's like, no, y'all, we owe ourselves that. We owe ourselves that.
How hard is it for you to love some in the community when you know they don't love you back?
That's a good one, Shannon. Okay, that's a good one, because sometimes I be in the bathroom having conversations with the ones that don't love me back.
See?
But I still...
He just asked the question that we were talking about. The black folk that don't love you. What do you do with them? Let's hear her answer. What do you want to hear? I haven't seen this yet.
I love them because I just know they're misinformed. And from having conversations with the ones that don't love me back, but I still love them because I just know they're misinformed. We've been conditioned in such a way in our community to eat each other up and spit each other out.
I agree with that.
We've been conditioned. Well, I don't like her, and I love my people.
But why?
Why do I love my people?
No, I'm saying a lot of times, for me, Mo, is that...
Stop, guys. He's not interviewing no more. He's about to say a statement.
I don't take someone's word because you can only judge a person through personal experience.
Yes.
You don't know our audio guy. But to say, oh, Mo, I don't like him. And then for you to say, well, I don't like him either because Shannon didn't like him. You have no personal experience with him. So why would you dislike him? People want us to dislike somebody because they've had a negative experience with that said person.
And we buy into it. We buy into it. Because this one don't like her. And then you say, why don't you like him? This is one thing my husband said to me one time. He said, Mama, there's not a person on the face of this earth that I dislike. I may dislike what they do, but I don't dislike the person. And it took me a minute.
Did you say her husband?
Cap.
Or her mom? Or her son?
Cap. We are imperfect. People do some really nasty things to people. And I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar, all 11 of them, that he dislikes Lee Daniels, that he dislikes Tyler Perry, he dislikes Oprah Winfrey. Cap.
To understand it, because I'm like, I don't like their ass. I don't like what they did. I don't like their ass. I don't like their mama. I don't like none of them. But he said, no, there are things you've done that I dislike, but I don't dislike you.
Right.
And once we can get past that, then we even grow to be better.
Right.
So what you're seeing right now, Shannon, is Mrs. Sidney Hicks, that my husband has set me down and had conversations with me and really taught me how to be a lady. Because people in this business know, if you beat me sideways, baby, you beat that boy over the head with that tray in the cafeteria, right? I will cuss your ass out in ways that they wish I beat him with a tray.
I'm finding a hard time hearing her say certain things. Listen, I'm very unbiased here. I'm a fan of what Monique has done. I'm so glad that she won that Netflix deal, and now she's swimming in money. She won that. She fought that, and I am very proud of her for doing that. Yeah, definitely showing her love to Monique. But when I hear her talk about family, being a lady, you made your career off of being ratchet, nasty, being fat, talk about sex,
sucking dick,
talk about cock sizes, eating pussy, drinking cum, and even your last special, you were talking about being a lesbian with other women and opening up your relationship to your husband. It's hard for me to really take what you're saying seriously about the family dynamic when you are the person that is okay with this type of stuff. That's not true black love, in my opinion.
And he had to say, Mama, they won't hear you.
Right.
They don't hear you. Once you go there, so he's had to teach me how to really be a queen.
Right.
Really know my worth, really understand my value. And I'm grateful for that. And I used to say to my husband, I wish I could put you in a bottle and shake you up and let black women take a sip to know what it's like to truly be loved by a black man that is a king. When I tell you, Shannon, it's a love that is unexplainable and unimaginable. That's why I can't be broken. And I say that humbly. I can't be broken because I got a king at home. I got a king right there that when all this shit went crazy, that man took me by my hands and said, don't you know we good? And I believed him. And right now to this day, I believe him. And when you have that type of strength, it's hard to bend over. You can't.
Right. You said that when you were at your lowest, he lifted you to your highest.
You better know your homework, baby. I'm proud of you. We got toast on that one. You better know your damn homework. I said that when I was at my lowest, he loved me like I was at my best. And I was mentally ill because you're in this.
Can a man do that? Be with a woman and a woman at her lowest and not only love her, but love her as if she were at her best? Is that humanly possible?
I think so. I think it can happen. I saw this when you wasn't. After that night, I watched the whole thing at like 1, 2 in the morning. So I seen all this interview, and there was a lot of parts in the interview where I was like, "Oh, I wonder what Jody gonna think about this. I wonder if he gonna watch this whole thing." Because what happens was she had 2 husbands before this husband.
Wow.
She said, but she feel like this is the first time she really married. This dude was a friend, like a brother's
Friend zone.
since high school. He known her the whole life. To come up when she first got the Parker TV show, he was at the house. He had dates. She had dates.
What do we call them? The suckers.
Friend, I don't know.
The suckers.
The suckers?
The nice guy sitting in the back while she gets her stuff blown out, has bad relationships, and has all of the
waiter.
The men who
I
have
call
all
it
the
the
prime
waiter.
years. The other men had Monique's prime years, and he's getting the scraps.
Yeah.
But what you gotta look at is what I did appreciate was she said she was wilding out.
Yeah.
And she feel like a new person because she had never. It's like we talk about the girls in high school. She finally gave a nice guy a shot, and now this is the difference in what she was getting from the other dudes.
We call that hitting the wall.
Because she said she was like out there.
She was a hoe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doing it all. She said everybody in every city wanted to be Professor Ogilvy.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of Professor Ogilvys in my time. That's what she said.
Yes.
She said, but now, he's her manager and her husband, but he calmed her ass down, and now she's singing a new tune. So I think we're getting a new Monique. Her inner, she been wilding out all these years, but she's trying to undo some of that. She still got a lot of hood in her. She from Baltimore.
That ain't never gonna leave.
Oh, she from Baltimore. That's tough.
So this is
Shout out to
her-
everybody in Baltimore. Remember, stay alive, survive.
So she's trying to, find her new way. So I think you're getting with a transitional person. Well, hopefully we see a different Monique in the future. So go ahead, Jody.
All right. Go says that's why my marriage is going on 13 years. Keep it up, brother. Keep it up. Love to hear it.
This business, everybody thinks you are the hero. Consideration can be thrown out the window. Patience can be thrown out the window. Because when you get home, you believe that I'm the breadwinner. And what I say is what goes. And this is what it is.
This is what I want you to hear.
And this is my 3rd marriage, though my 1st. Because this is the first time I've known my place as a black man's wife. And there's a place. And we get so caught up in that word. What you mean, your place? What you mean? Without him saying it.
Monique, tell the black women what you mean, sister.
His actions showed me that he was the leader of that household.
Not the words, because words don't mean shit. It's the actions. Me and E-Man have this debate. For some reason, he still believes a man's word is more important than his actions.
Oh, wow. They say actions speak louder than words.
He don't care. It's words for him.
Yeah, it is.
That is a scratching of the surface of so much bigger thing. We can have 3-hour conversation. It ain't a on stream convo, but it's a big convo. It says a lot, don't it?
Yeah,
I knew I was dealing with a king.
And he doesn't have to
pull it
constantly
back. I ain't
remind
let you
you
miss a
of it.
word.
Without him saying it, his actions showed me that he was the leader of that household. Without him saying it, I knew I was dealing with a king.
And he doesn't have to constantly remind you of it. He's never. When we first got together, I sat at the head of that table. Comfortably. There was never a conversation about it. Till one day I knew I was in the wrong place. Wow. And I moved to the side of the table. And he sat at the head. We never had a conversation about it. It just happened because it was supposed to. So when people question my husband and why is he there, you would hope you would have one like that.
So when I saw that, I said, Jody gonna agree with this, man.
I do.
Because she said she thought because she was making so much money
Yep.
that she could treat men any kind of way.
That's
and
right.
she could be like this. But once she found a real man that cared about her more than he cared about the money, she fell back and let him lead the direction of the household, and she been happy
100%.
ever since. That's
And
why I
believe
can't
it.
hold the back stuff against her.
Nah. You kind
Based
of
on because she didn't know. Obviously,
you hold it against her as if those actions are still in the present affecting you.
right.
That's when you need therapy. You need to get over that shit. And once you can get past the demons of the past and you are legitimately a new person, then it's good to not ever bring that up, especially if she's not acting that way. If you're really not acting that way, then you shouldn't hear about your past from your mate. It's only when you bring up you acting those actions and it scares the man, like, oh freak, there she is again. She cried. Oh, why did she say that? Oh my God, she's not fixed. E-Man, what are you thinking about that, bro?
I feel like she hyping up a little bit too much, bro. My personal opinion. I get it that the fact that
That's not what you want from your woman.
Yeah,
not him.
But
what do you want if that's not the ultimate?
Not him.
What do you want?
I just find like a lot of shit she's saying is a lot of bullshit. Like she's capping on a lot of shit, bro. Far as like
what is she capping about? You think?
Far as like the black situation too, I've really had a problem with that. I hate when black people say that bullshit or whatever, bro. Yeah. Oh yeah, you know, black this, black that, but then they do the opposite of that. I think that's total bullshit. But her saying that, oh yeah, now when she was a big ass bitch, and
when you say a big bitch, do you mean a big woman who's fat, or she's a big mean woman? That's why she's a bitch.
Fat.
That's a huge bitch. Go ahead.
So of course, you know, you know, low self-esteem, all other shit. You know, even though she got money or not, she still low self-esteem. You know,
and she was touched by her brother.
I didn't know that. So that has a lot to do with a lot of her.
Yeah,
shit
she was
too.
up. Yeah,
but
that's why she's on edge all the time, ready to cut somebody out, fight somebody.
Yeah,
and she talks about it in this interview about being the fat girl. In the fat black girl in the neighborhood and not being popular. She talks about it.
I feel like far as like yeah, I agree when a woman should uplift her man and everything else like that, but I feel like this is like to me just watching this seemed like a PR shit to me, bro. Like she's saying all this, all that, but she don't really mean a lot of shit she's saying. I think she still be at home telling this nigga what to do, telling him little shit.
You think this is all a lie?
I think some of it's a lie. Yes, I do.
She get home, nigga. Why you ain't do the dishes, nigga?
I feel like, oh, we don't do this. I let him be. I think that's all cap.
Have you ever seen a famous woman with that much money and that much power talk like that on TV?
No,
never. And then you still don't believe it.
Still don't believe it.
That don't make no sense to you.
Still don't believe it. And I thought she was supposed to be the black power.
That head of the table story. That head of the table story was beautiful.
It really was.
And you think it's BS? For PR? What kind of PR would she get from that?
Uplift her husband. I got you. But she really don't. She go at home probably saying all type of bullshit. She probably still fuck with other females and everything too.
Oh, fuck.
I think a lot of
They
a lot of
probably
these
do
people
have
be
that.
lying, bro. A lot of
They
people be
do.
lying, and a lot of y'all be
Yeah,
believing
they-
this bullshit.
They do that.
I'm not about to
open-
believe this bullshit, bro. I'm gonna keep my shit a buck.
That's why that
But you
open marriage
believe
thing-
Tyler Perry. This is what you.
That- yeah,
it's
L,
because
nigga.
she don't like Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
That's why you don't like.
Hey man, fuck you, bro. It ain't got shit to do with Tyler Perry, man. Fuck you and Keon too, nigga. Fuck you too, Keon. You started this shit, bitch. Nigga, fuck you too.
You
And bringing this
started
shit
it.
up, my
You
nigga.
do like Tyler
No,
Perry,
he
my
brought this
nigga.
shit up, my nigga.
Cause it's blowing
right,
my mind that beautiful
I ain't have
thing
no
you
about Tyler Perry. I
said.
wouldn't think about Tyler
After
Perry,
you
man.
can
Fuck
see
y'all,
that and
man.
still say all that stuff, bro.
I've never seen the marriage union praised from a woman from that perspective
Me
who
neither.
got a nobody.
Me
She's
neither.
not married to Martin Lawrence or somebody we know.
Yeah.
We don't even know dude.
It's always good.
Nope.
It's always good to look yourself when you've been looking in the limelight. People look at you like fucked up, but look at it like, oh yeah, I have a live a happy life, I have it that, but you don't. Niggas like to lie all the time with bullshit.
You
And
don't
y'all
believe in
in that
happiness,
shit, bro.
I know
you don't
niggas
believe
lie.
in happiness. You don't believe in happiness.
I do believe in happiness, but I also believe in bullshit. Shit happens, bro. She like, weird do this. He's the head of. That's like
This her third marriage. You don't think she learned something from the first two? Third marriage, and you still gonna be yelling at men? Yeah, the first marriage, sure, but this lady got gray hair.
3 times to figure that shit out, bro.
You don't. Yeah. How many people get divorced?
I know.
She said she just
bullshit.
humbled herself in front of the world. Humbled her ass. Didn't she humble herself?
She did.
Tight.
She
Got
a
gray
lot of
hair.
humility.
Gray symbolizes wisdom. You don't think she learned nothing? In how old is Monique?
She got to be at least 58, 57,
She probably
something
been
like that.
did a little shit,
Maybe
bro,
60.
But yeah, no, I don't. Sorry, this is my opinion.
Maybe Monique is around 60.
I just find it's just a lot of bullshit to that,
I got you, bro.
and it's my opinion.
It is
You ain't
your
going. You don't gotta like it or hate. You can
It's
hate
your
it or
opinion.
like
You're
it.
welcome to it. But what resonates with me is exactly what triggers Sad Award is that we do not have good examples for black women trying to be wives. Let alone give a man the head of the table, let him lead his family. And the one time we get her, even though the package isn't great, when we think about what she used to be, when she finally speaks the truth about a family dynamic and what
You
a
really
family
think that's
should
the
be,
truth? You like?
I
yours?
do. I believe the truth is what she was saying. Whether she's telling the truth as it applies to her life, I don't know. But the man leading the family, a woman's place, a wife's place, a husband's place, being nurturing and loving and caring and all that type of stuff, yes, that is all true.
Is that popular opinion, Jody?
It is not. So
Does
when we
she
finally
gain brownie points with the female demographic by saying this, Jody
She
Joe?
gained grounds by the people.
the scissor crowd, heck no.
Her crowd.
The
same
scissor crowd, young black women, heck no, they don't like what she just said.
Married women will. But
Yeah.
it's more single women than married women. If it was
Yes.
a PR stunt, she could be on that. I
This
don't
make
need
you
no
look good. This
man.
make you look good in the media. You believe in family. You have this. I
Okay,
changed. I'm this. I'm
you know,
better.
all right, so
But
it's
you're
all
not.
fake.
Why does she need to look good in the media when all she did was win an award for a performance?
Her name, she's already blacklisted in a lot of shit. This make her look better. Oh, she believe in this is family, it's growth. This she's
Why
built
is she
up.
blacklisted?
It's
That's
like,
the whole
bro.
point.
Why
I
is
know.
she
I know
blacklisted?
with the Tyler Perry and Oprah bullshit, bro. But it's
Tyler
No,
Perry
no,
black
seriously,
girl.
not the bullshit. Say in regular words why she's blacklisted.
she's blacklisted because of Tyler Perry and Oprah.
What? Because why is she? You're not answering. You're naming people. Why is she blacklisted?
Because they said that they can't work with her. She's bad to work with.
She was blacklisted by Tyler Perry because she tried to get her to do free promotion on the Precious movie when she was only paid $50,000 and she won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress. And they had the nerve to tell her to go and do press for the movie after
Around
only
the
getting
world.
paid $50,000 and not giving her no money or paying for it. And then when she said, Tyler, you can do it. I don't care where the money comes from. You have the money. You can pay for it and I will go. Tyler didn't want to give up the money himself for her to be there. Then got mad and disgruntled and put out rumors to other directors
Yeah, I
that
heard
she's
about
hard
that.
to deal with, hard to work with, which cost her, to her own opinion, tens of millions of dollars. Your boy Tyler did that.
So there's two sides to a story. But if it is, like I said, it's I just my personal opinion. I just feel like it's
Y'all
a
let
lot
us know what you
happening,
guys
bro.
think in the comment section. Jody's Corner, bro. Live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5 p.m.